Law Assistant Professor, Labor Law. Topic: Wage Determination Laws and Other Benefits. Concept of wage. Which legislation in India primarily defines the term wages? Option B: Payment of Wages Act 1936. Which of the following is not included in the definition of wages under the Payment of Wages Act 1936? Option C: Bonus not forming part of remuneration. The concept of fair wage includes option C: a wage between minimum and a living wage. Living wage is aimed at ensuring option B: comfort and cultural needs. Which of the following is not a type of wage? Option C: maximum wage. Which ILO convention first emphasized on minimum wages? Option A: Convention number 26. Under Indian law, which act allows for the fixation of minimum wages? Option C: Minimum Wages Act 1948. Which wage aims to maintain physical efficiency of workers? Option B: Minimum wage. Wage paid in terms of money is called option C: nominal wage. The difference between nominal wage and real wage is based on option C: cost of living. Constitutional perspective of wages. Which article of the Indian Constitution deals with the right to equality in matters of public employment? Option B: Article 16. The directive principle related to equal pay for equal work is found in option B: Article 39D. Which article promotes the right to work and just and human conditions of work? Option A: Article 41. Which constitutional provision directs the state to secure a living wage for workers? Option B: Article 43. Equal pay for equal work has been recognized as option B: the fundamental right. The term wage policy is primarily aligned with which part of the Indian Constitution? Option C: Directive Principle of State Policy. Which Supreme Court case recognized equal pay for equal work as a constitutional guarantee? Option A: Randir Singh v. Union of India. Which article guarantees prohibition of discrimination in public employment? Option C: Article 16(2). Minimum wages are guaranteed under which constitutional mechanism? Option A: Directive Principles. The Constitution provides for maternity relief under option A: Article 43. Wage determination laws and benefits. The Minimum Wages Act 1948 is applicable to option C: scheduled employment. Which of the following benefits is covered under the Employees State Insurance Act 1948? Option B: medical benefits. Which act ensures payment of bonus to employees in certain establishments? Option B: Payment of Bonus Act 1965. Who fixes the minimum rates of wages under the Minimum Wages Act 1948? Option C, appropriate government, central or state. Under the Code on Wages 2019, the concept of minimum wage has been replaced with option B, floor wage. Which benefit is covered under the Payment of Gratitude Act 1972? Option C, retirement benefit. Which law provides maternity benefits to women employees? Option B, Maternity Benefit Act 1961. The Code on Wages 2019 consolidates how many previous laws? Option B, 4. Which of the following is not covered under the Code on Wages 2019? Option C, gratuity. Which benefit is not typically considered part of wage under Indian labor laws? Option C, Provident Fund contributions. Kinds of wages: minimum wage, fair wage, and living wage. Understanding wage types. Minimum wage refers to the wage which is option C, the legally mandated minimum payment. Fair wage lies between option B, minimum wage and living wage. Living wage is intended to cover option C, education, healthcare, and well-being. Which of the following includes cultural and educational needs? Option C, living wage. The fair wage is influenced by all aspects. Option C, profit levels of government. Minimum wage is fixed considering option B, cost of living and essential needs. Which of the following wages is legally enforceable by the government? Option C, minimum wage. Wage is associated with the concept of option C, human dignity and decent living. Which wage type is often used as the standard in collective bargaining? Option B, fair wage. Which wage level is lowest legally acceptable in any employment? Option C, minimum wage. Legal and policy aspects. The Minimum Wages Act 1948 empowers which authority to fix wages? Option C, appropriate government. Which of the following is not a basis of wage clarification? Option D, employees' religion. Fair wage considers both the needs of the worker and option B, employer's capacity to pay. Living wage aims to provide option C, a decent standard of life beyond basic survival. Which authority has issued guidelines for fixing minimum wages in India? Option C, Indian Labour Conference. Minimum wage should be revised at least option D, every 5 years or less. Which international recognition has promoted to the concept of living wage? Option C, ILO. Fair wage is dynamic and changes with option C, market trends and inflation. Which component is generally not included in the minimum wage? Option B, HRA, house rent allowance. Under the Code on Wages 2019, the term used for national level minimum is option C, floor wage. Case laws and practical implications. Which case emphasized minimum wage is not a charity? Option B, PUDR, V Union of India. What is typically higher than fair wage but not legally mandated? Option C, living wage. Which of the following types of wage is most affected by inflation? Option A, nominal wage. Fair wage often takes into account option C, region and skill of worker. Which wage includes provisions for family welfare and social security? Option B, living wage. Minimum wage does not include option A, HRA. Which of the following reflects actual purchasing power of income? Option B, real wage. Which court decision emphasized that paying below minimum wage violation human dignity? Option A, Buddha Mukti Morcha v Union of India.